everyone.
Hi everybody, and welcome to the Mrs. Maisel Goes Keto
Workshop. Yay! As a tribute to Mrs. Maisel, we have our prerequisite martinis.
A must for any workshop with Mrs. Maisel in it.
We think all workshops should include martinis.
You send us your address, we will send you some wonderful swag that Miss Maisel would love.
That's right. So go to www.ketosuperheroes.net. Sign up so that we can send you free swag.
Yep. So anyway, the people who participated in our survey said that they would love to see a Mrs. Maisel brisket in a keto-friendly fashion. So that's what we're going to be doing today.
So we have 1.5 cups, 1.5 onions chopped. We have garlic, 2 cloves. We're Italian, we think it should be 3 cloves, but there is 2 cloves.
It said 2 cloves.
Right. We have 6 ounces of chili sauce. We use the chunky kind because we like that better.
Yeah.
Now, Midge used cranberry sauce, but that's not keto. So what we've substituted is a red jam. We have 6 ounces of low carb wine that we use. She uses beer, and then 1.5 tablespoons of cider vinegar. So, and then salt and pepper, and of course the beautiful slab of beef.
Yes.
There we go. So we're going to show you how to do this. It's a really, really easy recipe, and it's an amazing result. First of all, we took 1.5 tablespoons of the olive oil. We use olive. Midge uses vegetable. Makes no difference. This is 1.5 chopped up onion. Goes into the pan. 2 cloves of garlic that's minced, so that's going to go into the pan. There we go. All right, and that first step takes a few minutes to brown, so we're going to put that on the stove. In the meantime, we're going to make the sauce, and because we're using chunky ingredients, we want to use a mixer to help everything blend. The beauty of this is once we put the brisket in the oven, all of the sauces mix and create this really great sauce that you serve with the brisket. So for now, we're going to take our 6 ounces of wine. Goes right in here, and then we've got our 6 ounces of chili sauce, right, which really gives it a nice zing. Alrighty, and then we've got our this is a jar. We use strawberry because we thought it would blend nicely with the chili sauce. So, but you can pick any one you want. What you want to do, since it's keto, is you want to pick one that is no more than 5 net carbs per serving, because that will keep you in your macros, okay? So we definitely want to do that. To give it even a little bit more zing, we've got 1.5 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar that goes in there, okay? And if you just take a quick mix, all right, and then we're going to take our mixer. By the way, trivia question. We thought about this. Mrs. Maisel's mother in the show has a housekeeper or a maid who actually, and a cook, right? Her name is, I think, Helga.
Yep.
And so Mrs. Maisel's mother doesn't cook. But Mrs. Maisel prides herself on being a super great cook, and she has all these things that she cooks throughout the show. So who taught Mrs. Maisel how to cook? What we're going to do is we need to brown the brisket. So Midge says that you can't put the brisket in the oven unless it's properly browned. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the brisket. Oh, by the way, this recipe calls for 2 to 3 pounds of brisket. This is actually a bigger piece. It's actually pretty hard to find a piece that's only 3 pounds because they're usually bigger. We're going to put that in the pan. All right, so that's browning away. And what we're going to do is we're going to brown it on all the sides, and then we're going to add the sauce to it. Oh, and can you add the salt and the pepper?
Of course,
Okay.
I can add the salt and the pepper.
So it's about 1/2 teaspoon of salt and about 3/4 of a teaspoon of pepper. Once that is browned on all sides, what we're going to do is put it back into the baking bowl. We're going to cover it with the sauce, and then we're going to put it in the oven, and then we'll show you what the final product looks like.
Yep.
So
this is what it's going to look like at the end of the
right. So
thing.
if you guys can see the brisket, it is fully brown. It's got this beautiful sauce with onions and garlic and so on in it, and it's a little kicky because it's got the chili peppers and stuff in it. So the goal is to put this in once it's cooked. You have to discipline yourself not to just eat it because it smells wonderful and you just want to eat it. But it's like meatloaf. It's better the second day. So you let it cool, you put it in the refrigerator, and you actually warm it up and serve it the next night, and then it will slice perfectly. So this is Mrs. Maisel's brisket gone keto. We're going to post the recipe on ketosuperheroes.net. You guys can download it and enjoy, and if you have any questions, let us know. And I'm Rosanna.
And I am Jessica.
And good night.